Welcome back, my little lambs. It's time to go ahead and finish out this mission. Unfortunately, Commander Perez seems to be up to his old tricks. He has given us very strict orders to destroy everything if the enemy doesn't surrender. So we're going to be leveling every single manufacturing facility we come across, hopefully flushing out the enemy and leveling them with it. This is going to be a bit of a tough battle in more ways than one. As we move along, you'll see that even our Starmates are really starting to question the orders we're being given and point out that this is not the way the clans should be behaving. So, grab your snacks and drinks, my little lambs, and let's get going.
It means murdering every single one of you.
General Gerber, there is no need for it to come to that. We can end this here and now, without any more civilian deaths.
We've all seen what the Jaguar's mercy looks like. The stink of Edo is all over you, Jags. Do you think these people believe a word that comes out of your mouths? They know they're dead either way.
General, please. If you care about these people...
Piss off! You and your self-righteous clan!
Star Commander, you know what to do.
Wait! Someone from the city can still contact us.
Neg, this city has clearly made its choice. If they choose to put their faith in this Gerber over us, then it is up to the ALAG to save them from our wrath. You have your orders, Star Commander. Response forces are converging from nearby commercial hangars. That should remove all doubt about the city's complicity in hiding these Desker raiders. They are here. Those in the city are still sheltering them. You will deal with both of them.
Damn you, Gerber, for playing right into his hand.
What was that, Star Commander?
I said, AF, Star Colonel. Bracing for hostile contact.
On your target.
This first group of battle mechs that you come across is fairly easy for you to deal with, especially if you remember to use your attack all command for your Starmates. You'll be able to focus and concentrate fire on the enemy mechs and take them down fairly quick.
These amphibians are ferocious and reckless.
And it will cost a lot of lives.
I was there to see them do the same thing on Vega. They do not care about any of these people. They are just tools to further their own ends.
This entire city is suffering for their selfishness now.
You are coming up on an industrial district, Cobalt. Watch yourselves. Plenty of shops that can be used to patch up ALAG mechs. AF. More amphibians coming from deeper in the city. This whole place seems to be complicit in sheltering them.
You heard him, Cobalt. Dig in and ward them off.
It may not be a fair fight, but it is a fight nonetheless.
Again, you want to focus on taking out the enemy mechs first, and then you can focus on destroying the facility that's here. The bright side is that, depending on where you're aiming, if you miss an enemy mech, there's a good chance you're going to hit part of the facility and destroy it instead.
There are still targets intact. Not stop till all of Central Bay are worthless inhabitants and the amphibian raiders are under our heel.
You cats can batter us all you want, but you're gonna leave your share of blood on the floor.
More of yours than ours, you selfish coward.
Jump jet fuel ready. Jump jet fuel empty. Incoming missile.
Unit dominated!
Target. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel energy.
That kid is mine!
Hostile detected. Warhammer.
That kid is mine! One more right! That is every last building. But I do not feel good about it.
Yuichi? Anything on the open channel?
Star Commander.
Stravik. We will preserve what we can. The city is clan property, after all. But the citizens have forced our hand.
If the other clans catch wind of this, they may perceive the Jaguars as weak. Yeah? Even when we are superior in every other way?
Scan salvage.
Smoke Jaguar's political power comes from its martial strength and abundant resources. Orders like this diminish both. All it does is make us vulnerable to rival clans like the Wolves. Ilkhan Kerensky is already throwing enough obstructions in our path to slow us down while bending the rules to benefit Clan Wolf.
So all this does is play into Ilkhan Kerensky's hand. Is Perez just too dumb to see it?
No. He thinks the hope of resistance the ALAG brings is a cancer. Perez is trying to burn it out before it can spread.
This is where the rest of this mission is going to start getting tricky. We've taken some heavy damage, both me and Mia. There will be 2 repair bays down here once we get to the industrial area, but we're going into an area where there's one heck of a trap laid for us, and the enemy is going to start sending out a lot more mechs at once to confront us. So the battles are going to start getting really hectic. You'll really need to make use of your targeting and everything and planning out your orders. You may need to sit there, and also, if you've taken too much damage, you might want to advance your Starmates first and let them take the lead while you hold back, waiting for the repair base to become available.
Focusing on your target, Star Commander.
Incoming missile.
Enemies ahead seem to be forming a defensive line.
Still not many of them. The rest must be deeper in. Damn free births. We could have avoided all of this if they came out and faced us in the open.
Missile.
Orbital tracking shows that last defensive line emerged from this facility. Bring it down. Collaboration with hostile forces will not be tolerated.
Raiding warehouses and storage facilities?
Most likely for storing goods that come in and out of the port. Are you sure about this, Star Colonel? These goods belong to the clan.
They made their choice. We need to cauterize this wound to ensure the rot does not spread any further.
Destroyed.
Our Starmates are getting very worried about what we're doing here. Attacking enemy mechs is one thing. Attacking defenseless warehouses and storage districts, that is not the honorable way of the clans.
Low.
These amphibians are in over their heads, but they are worthy opponents. Target down.
We'll use these 2 repair bays down here to repair ourselves and Mia. Everybody else has been doing fairly okay. The next zone that we're walking into is a huge bay area. So one thing that we'll have going for us is we're going to have basically super cooling. So all of our energy weapons will be able to fire almost constantly as soon as they recharge after being fired. So we shouldn't have to worry about heat. What we are going to have to worry about, though, is there's going to be a lot of enemy units coming out of these hidden areas. There's going to be heavy and assault mechs, and there's going to be air units that'll be popping in to sit there. So you're really going to have to focus fast on what you're trying to target and fire off whatever you can. Luckily, though, again, if you're shooting at an enemy and you miss the enemy, there's a darn good chance you're going to be hitting a warehouse or something. So take out the enemies first and then focus on any of the structures that are left.
Enemy mech eliminated.
back near the repair bays that we used, there was an ammo crate. So now is a good time to grab it if you know that your Starmates had a lot of use of any of their weapons that used ammo, like missiles and machine guns. Now is a good time to stock up because we're definitely going to be facing more battles. There's 2 more zones for us to go through and clear out.
Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete. Scanning.
On the Star Commander's target.
Target.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target.
Star Colonel, I think they get the point. Is this necessary?
Until all amphibians have been rooted out, all Gerber surrenders, your job is not done. I have marked an area that appears to be used by the amphibians for repair and maintenance of their equipment. Shift to it and destroy it. Just keep squeezing them.
Eliminating good repair centers will not be looked upon favorably. Not when the Armada returns.
Something must be done. This is not right.
The Armada is still months away from returning, and Perez holds a lot of sway with the commanders left in charge. Not much we can do until Sakan Weaver returns.
In strike range of Saint-Tropez maintenance zone. Light resistance guarding it.
Trying to lull you into a false sense of security. We know better. Light up every surround scope.
Sending fire to the facility.
Perhaps that will draw the rest of them out, and we can finish this.
We're stuck in a game of chicken waiting for the Elec to blink. This is excessive, even for them.
The main enemy, General Gerber, refuses to come out, instead throwing more and more of his subordinates at us. Perez keeps ordering us to destroy everything in sight, knowing that there's people inside these facilities that, are non-combatants, and we're being told to kill them. This is going to be a battle that, in the end, nobody is going to win.
Alpha pickup. Scan mode disengaged.
If we're lucky, this is the last facility. Clearly our Starmates are not happy with what's going on, and even we are starting to sit there and question Perez more and more. What happens after this battle, who knows? We still haven't found Gerber. Hopefully he'll come out and we can put a stop to this.
Fuel empty.
Hostile down! Sir Commander!
I see your last target. UEG. The open channel. Has anyone from the city said anything?
No, not to us.
Off in the distance you can see a repair bay, and we're going to have to use it. As much as everybody else has been damaged, I'm probably going to have to use it for myself, because right now one good shot on me would knock me down. Hopefully I can repair myself enough to where I can keep fighting if somebody else in the star gets taken down. Ezra's been doing pretty darn good. He started out at full health, and he's only down to 51% this far into the battle. He's been fighting pretty well.
What it means to conspire against the Jaguars.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
You savage bastards are begging for a dose of your own medicine, and we are gonna shove it down your throat.
Cobalt, eyes up. They are sending in the heavy hitters. You amphibians have no honor. You insist on endangering the lives of everyone here while sending your men to slaughter. This madness could have been avoided.
That means nothing coming from your mouth. Not after what you did to Edo. We may fall, but if it gives the Combine what it needs to end each and every one of you bastards, it's a sacrifice everyone here is willing to pay.
You are insane.
Atlas.
And you are a kid playing soldier. You don't know what it's really like to fight for your homeland, for what you believe in.
That really sucks, because the repair bay got me up to over 90%, but it couldn't repair my core enough to where the enemy getting one heck of a lucky shot in ended up taking me out. I was almost going to restart this level, but everybody else is doing pretty good. This is the enemy commander. If we take him out, we should win this mission, so I'll take control of somebody else, and hopefully they're not too badly beat up, and we're going to finish this mission one way or another. Now, even though we've lost all of our weapons on this mech, we can still kind of try and act as a decoy by getting in range of the enemy, and if they start trying to shoot us and take us out, that means they won't be shooting at our Starmates that are still able to fight. So that gives them more of a chance to take the enemy down.
fighting, we tracked multiple mechs fleeing the scene. Those who fought here were likely the ones injured or willing to hold us back while the rest fled. This is not over yet. Prepare to go on the hunt.
Jaden, we need to talk. In person. Seek me out after the debrief.
Well, as much damage as we took, our repair techs are already going to be able to bring everybody back online fairly good in some ways, and we should be able to get everything finished out the rest of the way. Our executioner will already be back to at least 76%. We may be able to get it up higher. We got some good money and we earned some honor. We're almost to that level 14, which is going to get us one of the best mechs that there is for the moment, the Direwolf.
Wanted to talk?
Yeah.
Why here?
We have to do something about him.
Who? Perez?
Who else?
Ezra until Star Colonel Wimmer returns.
Jaden. He is getting worse. The Raiders are testing his patience. Because of him, everyone is getting more aggressive and indifferent to the civvies, just like Turtle Bay.
He is a problem, but our options are limited. If you have a suggestion, I'm willing to hear it.
Challenge him. Or at least one of his Star Captain lackeys.
No.
Why not? You stood up to Star Colonel Wimmer, on Mia's behalf.
That was different, and you know it. Like it or not, he was left in charge, and that position has made him very popular with a lot of people.
We all keep waiting for someone else to act, but no one does.
I will not challenge him when he has that much of a power base. Even if I win, I will fight a never-ending chain of reprisals from his supporters.
Well, Perez is getting bolder by the day. How much longer till he orders another massacre?
Oh, Ezra!
No! You know I am right.
It doesn't matter. I already stuck my neck out for the sake of our star and lost. I will not destroy our reputation to pick a fight with every galaxy in the OZ. That will not help anyone.
Jaden. I cannot take part in another Edo. We were supposed to bring vengeance down on the tyrants, not join their ranks. That is not the way of the clans.
I do not know what else I can say to you, Ez. I have no love for Perez or what he's doing here in the OZ. But I will not throw away our future by challenging him. I'm sorry. But keep looking. I may not see a way out of this. Perhaps you can.